Are humans destined to dominate the world for the rest of Earth's life?
Well, maybe no.
And I'm going to show you how the future species that will dominate the world might look. Because it's not so far of one of nowadays. The human species is the one with the shortest amount of time on Earth.
According to the cosmic calendar, animals were placed on 19 December. On the other hand, humans will appear in the night of December 31st. What?
Bringing up a question. What if animals evolve to become us? If they evolve to become like humans, some things will change. With the need of becoming like humans, their morphology will react incredible, keeping the animal characteristics but molded into a species with 2 arms and 2 legs. How that will look? Well, let's make that.
Let's begin this journey with one of the strongest species of now and the future. Nowadays it walks on 4 feet. Now imagine it acting like a human.
Well, I can tell what it can be.
It's a powerful animal that with its energy will become the king of the streets, leading the groups of strong animals, some that will appear on this video. It's the leader of the streets by all its aptitudes, mainly its senses. Fun fact,
the species have a poor eyesight, just like me.
Oh wait.
But thanks to it, the smelling and hearing senses are above the human ones, the rhino. Now let's pass to the one that besides of being above is under, because it's a tiny one.
But it's so energetic that if it were big, things will be crazy. When I think on it, I see it like a shop owner on the beat, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. The most fresh and cool otter that is going to sell everything on the future Earth.
Now are 2 of 12 species that I'm going to be able to place in this paper. Let's continue.
This one will take more time to adopt the new form.
Because if it needs to change means things are changing a lot.
That pressure makes this one to evolve. It's one of the strongest animals on nature. Actually, it is one of the big 5 of Africa. The 5 strongest and dangerous animals. The buffalo.
So yeah, now let's move to one that not many humans are able to see, because it lives in one of the most remote places on Earth.
And if it evolves, it is going to need to wear a so-called sweater.
Because if it nowadays is in danger, in a near future, it will be the only one standing.
It's a cool animal that nowadays have a thug life, like most of all, but the polar bear being the one that feel the impact so fast.
I don't know if you are understanding what is this video about, but if you don't have any clue, don't worry. At the end you will get the whole idea.
Anyway, now with the animal that lives so far away, it's the time to make the one that has more than 4 feet, but of height. And I think it's not a surprise to see this one as a main piece on basketball. If in the future the sport continue, who knows?
But imagine it. It will be cool. It will be amazing.
Yes, the giraffe, the tallest animal on Earth, but the most docile one. But now let's go to the bottom of this paper. For no one with a lot of style,
that I know with the head you will recognize it.
The crocodile is powerful because of its mouth, but above it, there is one because of its muscles.
The force of a slap of it will make you sleep.
The gorilla has basically the shape of a human, but if it normalized walk in 2 feet, it becomes one of the most dangerous species. And we can agree it will become the bodyguard of the rhino. But with those 2 powerful animal species on this side, let's pass to the other side, where you can't believe how this one look if they adopt a human form. The Bengal tiger,
but not the orange one that everyone knows. The one with leucism. What's that?
That's a condition where it's a partial loss of pigmentation, giving to us the white Bengal tiger. It's amazing how nature works, giving to us this unique species that in the future will have the need to be like humans. But with this unique one done, is one missing at the other side.
The most known feline in the whole world.
Yep, the lion. Besides, nowadays it is the king of the jungle. In the future, it will lose that place, but not its energy. It will use a fresh outfit, but he looks so cool with hoodies. But let's go for the last one that is at the bottom, which is the most close one to become a human. Besides its tail, the monkey is a carefree animal. This one could be first to adopt human characteristics and be the start point of all the others became the species that dominate the world, including in one of those, the one that comes next. It will get to a point where its cuteness wears just on the inside. The panda of the present is an animal that by its cuteness is in a lot of zoos, but it has a potential of becoming so big. Thanks to being a bear, it has a lot of accumulated strength. With this one done, it's time for do the sketch of the last animal, which is small,
But let me tell you, if it has bright colors and it touches you, you are gone.
the frog is a tiny and chill animal, which could be the last one to evolve because it doesn't have the need of change. Because besides it's so friendly, when it is in problems can defend itself with just one touch.
It's amazing how diverse the world will get if animals evolve to become humans. But it shouldn't be like that. That's something we will get at the end of the video. Coming back with the drawing,
Now that the species are done, there is something left. Their morphs, preferences, their personality.
it's possible to predict that? Well, thanks to art, it's possible. So let's start to give color to the first species that will dominate the world in the future.
This one is one of the coolest in this paper, but in the future, it will be the most unique one in the whole world.
But because maybe the other species will be able to count them with just one hand.
The polar bear will be one of the first species to evolve to become like humans because the climate change is catching them up, and that shouldn't be like that. But now let's get to one of the smallest and the tallest. Yes, two at the same time. What? Let's start with the smallest, the otter. This one is going to have a beach style, so let's get it. But at the same time, let's make the giraffe. So enjoy this revelation of how these two will look in the future. Now that the tallest and the smallest are done, let's go to one of the two felines that emerge. That is going to be more clear at the end.
What I'm going to do? Let me show you.
Besides, you can tell it's a tiger because the nose stripes. As it is white, it will need a background that make it bright, and that's for the end. But this tiger is the first of the species that it sees, and there are three more. The next one,
The animal that is a few steps to become human.
not by the ecosystem, because it's DNA. The monkey is actually the one that I doubt about making it, because it actually looked like a person, but then I realized that's the way it need to be. It looks like a human besides the tail. But talking about tails, there is one that in the future could use it for hold its whole body. The one next to this dude. The skin and muscles of this species are so strong that could hold a 400 kilogram body. So let's make it to see how that look. Besides the one that comes next, it doesn't show the power until it is required, but the ones that surround it show it by nature. The gorilla, well, as I said before, one slap and you are done. And the rhino with the horns and the physique are the why it's part of the 5 greats of Africa. So let's give life to them at the same time. This is how it looks so far, and there are 4 left.
Let's continue to know which animal is the one that will evolve a lot.
Beginning this revelation with one with a lot of energy and in the future a lot of style, the lion. This one will become the most chill animal in the world. The title of being the king of the jungle will be removed because he will no longer be the most powerful, walking in 2 feet.
With this change of character of the lion becoming so chill, at its right is the one with both sides. The buffalo is so calm, but it becomes a beast if it is necessary. And this is how that will look some years later.
For me, that just fits so well. It's the buffalo energy. It's funny that a buffalo looks dangerous, but most of the time it's safe. But above it is one that looks safe, but the nearer it gets, the more careful you need to be. But it's a friendly animal. It's not loud, it's not huge, it's unique. Well, it's time to reveal the species that changed the whole thing in the future.
Now, with all the future species done, there is just one last thing to do. You see, besides these animals look so cool, they are not supposed to be like this. Animals don't need to be humans, but if things keep being the same, this is not going to be a hypothesis. It's going to be a reality. But the good news is that it's possible to change it. With tiny actions, the world can get better and better. And you can be the one who make possible that change. I know it sounds like an impossible thing, but let me tell you something. Tiny changes can make a huge difference. The question is for a good or a bad consequence? You decide.